cruel truth did I uncover about my friend that made me question everything about her? I met Rena during my sophomore year at a small art school tucked behind a row of coffee shops and thrift stores. She was the kind of thin people stared at, the kind that made strangers whisper that she must live at the gym. But I knew the truth. She never worked out. She never watched what she ate. She floated through life on a metabolism that did all the hard work for her. We shared a dorm floor, so I saw everything. She'd sit on the hallway carpet after class, tearing through grocery store snacks like it was a sport. She bragged about it constantly. She told me she once ate 3 microwave pizzas in one night. She said she lived off caramel corn and marshmallows for a week. People thought she was disciplined. She was just lucky. I didn't care. We got along. She was funny, loud, always dragging me to late-night drawing sessions. I never expected anything ugly from her. That changed one afternoon outside the cafeteria. A girl from our sculpture class walked past us, carrying a heavy tote of clay. She was bigger, always quiet, always trying not to take up space. She looked tired that day, hair slipping from her bun, shoulders pulled forward like she wanted to disappear. Rena watched her walk by and whispered something that froze my stomach. She said she didn't understand how someone could let their body get that big. She said it casually, like she was commenting on the weather. It hit me harder than I expected. I stared at her, waiting for her to take it back, but she kept scrolling her phone like nothing happened. I felt something sour rise in my throat. I reminded her, lightly at first, that she once ate an entire brick of fudge before breakfast. She laughed. She thought I was joking. She didn't see what I was pointing at. Over the next few weeks, I started seeing cracks everywhere. She mocked the yoga club for being full of wannabe influencers, even though she never exercised once. She complained about people who ate trash food, even though she lived on gummy worms. She bragged about being naturally better while leaving half-finished wrappers all over our common room. The worst part was how she said everything with this smug confidence, like the universe had personally congratulated her for being thin. I tried to brush it off, but I couldn't unsee it. Every comment hit me harder. Every insult sounded sharper. It wasn't just about weight. It was about anyone she considered beneath her. One night at a house party, it all snapped. We were sitting on a sagging couch while the room thumped with music. A group of people across the room were sharing snacks from a giant bowl. Rena nudged me and said something cruel about one of them. Something petty. Something she had no right to say. I felt my face heat up. I told her quietly that she ate more junk food than anyone I knew. I said that if her metabolism slowed down for even a month, she'd look exactly like the people she mocked. She blinked at me like she'd been slapped. I didn't yell. I didn't laugh. I just told the truth. For the first time since I met her, she didn't have a comeback. She stood up, muttered something, and disappeared down the hallway. The next day, she avoided me. And the day after that, she stopped leaving snacks in the common room. She stopped bragging. She stopped talking to me altogether. I thought maybe she felt guilty. I hope so. But a week later, I overheard her talking in the printmaking studio. She said I was jealous of her. She said people like me didn't understand what it was like to be naturally gifted. She said I'd lost it over nothing. That was my breaking point. I didn't confront her again. I didn't try to fix anything. I didn't want to stand next to someone who thought her genetics made her superior. Months passed before I learned the final twist. Someone new moved into her old dorm room. She told me Rena had been stressed lately. Her doctor had put her on a medication that slowed her metabolism. She'd gained weight fast. She'd become withdrawn. She'd stopped going to parties. I didn't feel satisfied. I didn't feel triumphant. I just felt done. I never reached out to her again.